Okay, everybody, how's everybody doing? Yo-ho and a bottle of rum, 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 yo-ho. Damn television. I do not know what is going on with this thing. Okay, if anybody's watching, I am very apologetic for the current situation with the with the thing. It's starting to drive me a little bit batty that we do actually have a bit of a drama here, so just bear with me. Please just bear with me. Okay, so yes, it's a little. Yes, yeah, don't you just love the outfit? Yeah, I thought it would look good. Oh, I really did. Yes, having a few technical issues, guys and gals. I didn't know what to wear, so I just thought, well, maybe this would be the perfect outfit. So yeah, but the only problem is I've just got to work with it. It's doesn't really show off the blue beard for some unknown reason. I'm having technical issues with my main monitor. Don't know whether it's my graphics card or what it is, so until I sort the problem out, yeah, I have to put up with it, guys and girls, so just bear with me. And as soon as I sort this out, I'll be able to get on with the show. And yeah, so it's sort of, okay, where'd that go? I hate this sometimes. It drives me nuts. Oh, damn. It's just flashing on and off. And that's the big hashy noise that you're hearing. I don't know whether it's the actual television. I'm going to have to actually put the television on to actually know what's going on with it later on today. I haven't put the television on in so long, it's beyond a joke. That, yeah, to actually have to stick a television on to know what's going on with my bloody thing, whether it's the TV, whether it's the thing. But the best thing about it is the TV has got extra extended warranty on it, but I don't think I got it on my card because, let's just say, I made the mistake of buying my card from somebody else, and they don't exactly give they don't exactly give warranties on on game cards. Yeah, maybe they should, but yeah, it's a NVIDIA anyhow, so I reckon they'll be able to help me out, yeah, if I can't get it sorted out. But what I'm doing, everybody, is a game review on the Vive. As you all can see, I've got the new Vive all ready to go. And yes, I did do a sort of a review on one of my other channels, but I thought, oh, I'm going to stick it on Good Game, Bad Game as well, because of the fact that morning Daniel and morning Michelle. And I decided to stick it on the game channel because the Vive is actually for that game channel. And I'm sorry I'm late getting started, everybody. I had to hide the guillotine. It's sort of hidden in the... It's still there. So that's for our horror nights or horror games. and everything. And yeah, so I thought, well, it'd be pretty cool to, yeah, have it still set up and everything like that. So I decided to leave it set up, so I did. Yes, so I don't know whether this thing's going to get the chop or whatever, but I'm going to unwrap some stuff with it. I'm going to have a break, then I'm going to return with set up playing Valkyrie just to see what it's like, or I might play a walkthrough. And if I play a walkthrough, well, naturally the big set's going to come out, and I've just got to adjust some sound. Everybody, I'm sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums out. I apologise. I've just noticed that. I've finally got my other computer repaired, this computer going, and yes, and pretty much this is an old fella's point of view, because, see, a lot of people think when someone gets old that you get old. Well, guess what? You still feel 18 years old. You still play games. Like, most old blokes just go out and play cards. Yeah, I go out and play cards. But, see, here, you're still 18 years old. You're always 18 years old. You never grow up in your mind. Like, you get more refined. Yeah, but you still enjoy the same things that everybody enjoys. And one of those things that I enjoy is gaming. See, I actually program games as well, studying to program games. But I am a filmmaker and an artist, and I thought, well, this is just an extension of my art in a way. I will be doing art within the Vive. I'll be doing tilt brush and code on, and there goes the monitor again, and it's driving me absolutely balmy. I pray to God it's not the TV. Or no, sorry, I pray to God it's not the graphics card, because I don't have extended warranty on that. But it is under warranty. Oh yeah, it's under a year old. Ah, yes. So it's sort of, but those of you out there that don't know me, they call me Bluebeard, and this is pretty much going to be the new set. I may decide to change shirts every now and then. Might even wear the Sony shirt. Yeah, so I just thought this was a really cool shirt. So yes, those of you out there that do know me know I'm a bit of a jokester when I want to be, and this is no short of thing. See, I was going to leave the guillotine out and just tell everybody I chopped my head off, so I had to have something as a body, but I thought it'd be sensible and just do it as a shirt. So yes, and it's I just noticed that my head is not on properly. Oops, there we go, my head's on properly now. Sorry, I didn't realise that. See, that's what happens when you lose your head. Yeah. See, I can still joke like I'm young. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox the Vive, but I'm going to unbox some other stuff with it. I'm going to unbox the you can't actually see the Thrustmaster, is it? Yep, there we go. We've got a Thrustmaster floating in space over the background. And we have something to carry the Vive in. See, now, a lot of people that buy Vives go, oh yeah, bring it over my place, man, we'll play it over here, yeah. Guess what? Well, mine's not going to go wandering, mine's going to stay here. And but the point is, even when it's not in action, you've got to protect your items, and it's strongly advisable that you always protect your items, especially the Vive. Like at $1,000, yeah, you want to protect it. Yes, so what? I'm old, my body is old, that's it. Yes, so what I did, I went out and I bought something to carry it in. Now, when I bought this to carry this, right, it's pretty much wasn't what I was exactly looking for, Yeah, I will try Elite Dangerous. You guys want to suit? Oh, there goes the monitor again, and if you can only see it. Yes, I'm not doing a screen capture today. I can't put the chat up because of that particular problem. And yes, so yeah, you got to put up with no chat on the screen, guys. I do apologise. Until I can resolve this computer monitor problem, I don't know. I don't know whether it's just the cable, what it is, but forgive me. Yeah, and they're not getting any advertisement from me unless they use one advertising. You got to pay me, guys. Not dumb, not dumb. But yes, guess what? You can buy. And it's pretty much as good as a Pelican. It's as thick as a Pelican. It's got the same seals, or same type of sealing. It's got the same air escape module and everything. And it's got, this one's got 4 locks. It also can be padlocked in 2 places at each corner. So if you don't want anybody getting into your Vive while you're traveling or whatever. And the ironic thing is, it matches the height of the Vive, so it fits perfectly within it, or it will when I adjust it and everything, which I'm actually going to show you. I just have to work out a way to film it. So if you just all bear with me, we can get this underway. And yes, so I'm going to walk you through the whole lot because I think you should be walked through the whole lot. Now, what brand is the case? Well, the case is what we call, and it's actually a Craft Right. It's purchased at Bunnings, by the way. What you guys in America call Home Depot, but this is actually what is it called? I need my glasses, hence that's why they were on the table. It's called a safe case. Water resistant, airtight, dust proof, vibration proof, chemical proof, lockable. Heavy duty latches, easy tailor internal padding to suit photographic and electronic equipment, power tools, etc. Outer dimensions, well, pretty much match the Vive unit. And I've done something there, and I don't know what I've done. So yes, so they do match the Vive unit. God, I hate these things sometimes. Oh, don't tell me my hacker's back. Oh, I think my hacker is back. Oh, I hate it when he comes in here. Yes, everybody, I have had a hacking problem. A nightmare of a hacking problem. Someone has been hacking me. They've been getting, I thought I resolved that problem with the Logitech Cam. By adding my own software to it, and but by the looks of it, I haven't actually done it. So, but yes, yeah, the old man wears glasses too. Yes, one thing you can't stop and cannot ever fight is age. Your body will age no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter what you do to it. It's going to age. Your mind will still stay the age you want it to stay. Well, let's just say I had a lot of fun from 18, well, right up until this year. And I've done things that other people can never imagine doing. And some of you out there know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's pretty cool that I get to do stuff that other people have done and everything like that. But not everybody is doing what we're doing, and it's a pretty cool little thing to happen, but also scary, but it's what life is about. So first of all, I'm actually going to show you that case. You all thought I was going to open the Vive. Oh, I can't do that. If I open the Vive first, I've got to move out of my suit, and I don't want to see that. You might see something. So okay, let's have a look at the case. All right. But unfortunately, that's all you're going to see, right? It's got little bits of foam. It's got a couple of layers of the pull out foam pieces, and yes, you can pull it out and make the shapes that you want. So it has 1, 2 layers. The bottom layer is normal foam. Well, that's naturally the one you want. Alright, so yes, you want that. And this is the one that you can pull apart. Oh, okay, can you? Oh. Well, we got a problem. This was supposed to have 2 layers of that stuff, and it's only got 1, unless the bottom layer. Well, okay, that's something I've got to sort out in the morning. So I won't get to show you fitting it, unfortunately. A problem. Right, it seems really senseless to have only 1 layer of that, and the one I did look at actually had 2 layers of this stuff in it. And yes, so something I've got to sort out in the morning myself. But thank God Bunnings are a reasonable company to deal with. So yes, I won't be packing it in there tonight. I will do a separate vid and show you all. But the case is called a Craft Right Safe Case. Guess what? Only cost me 39 bucks. 39 bucks. Pelican. I looked at a Pelican. That was over 100 bucks. Well over 100 bucks. I think this case, same size case, and Pelican was almost 300. And I went to J-Car. Now J-Car had one that would fit the Vive, but the problem with the one at J-Car, it had a handle, and because it had a handle, they wanted an extra 100 bucks. Yeah, forget about that one. Go to Bunnings, buy a Craft Right Safe Case, and it will fit the Vive perfectly. Just get them to double check the layers. Now, if it doesn't have a double adjustable layer, maybe just someone screwed up, and I was looking at one that someone was messing with. But yeah, so either way, you can cut them out to suit. The pull apart stuff is easy to do, and cutting foam, it's dead easy anyhow. If you've got to cut it, you've got to cut it. So either way, I'll just give them a ring, get them to check it, and if they say, oh no, well, you've got to cut that layer, well, you cut that layer. The pull apart stuff is a hell of a lot better. But no, that's an absolutely brilliant little case for the Vive for 39 bucks. And I mean, that's brilliant. It's solid, and I mean, that is dead set, ouch, dead set solid. Yeah, very solid. Watch out when you hit it, there are some bumps on it. So yes, I'm going to move that out of the way for now. So yes, so it doesn't get, oh, guess what I've got? I've got a chopper. It doesn't get the chop. It makes the grade. Now, then we're going to look at the Vive. Nah. Let's have a look at something else. Let's have a look at the Thrustmaster. Move the Vive over. See, when you're playing some games, you need the right equipment, right? Now, see, I'm not a mousy, right? You get some people, hang on, I'll put that up there. There we go. You get some people, they say, oh yeah, oh man, you've got to use this gaming mouse. Mate, I couldn't care less for gaming mice. Yeah, I really could not. Yeah, and as you can see, folks, yeah, I'm a bit of a rough bastard. And I swear. I'm sorry about that, guys and gals, but yes, I swear sometimes. I personally don't care what people think. Right? I use the language of the land. I'm a Christian, but I go and drink with my friends still. I don't stop mixing with my friends because I became a Christian. I still go and talk to my friends. I mix with my friends. I swear with my friends because I talk their language. Right? I don't think there's a lot of self-righteous Christians out there that say, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. But just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you can't have fucking fun. Yes, so let's have a look at that Thrustmaster. Now, who's it made by? Now, Thrustmaster is made by... but God, it doesn't say. Oh, Thrustmaster is made by Guillemot or something. Guillemot. And it's a French company, so they reckon French stuff is not too bad, actually, from what I've been told over the years. I know that French women are nice. Personal story, not going to hear about it, guys. Okay, well, first glance, very well packaged. Oh, wow, it even shows up. It's transparent. Oh, no, nothing in there. I can see my shirt. So... Alright, so, and it's got I don't know if you can see that, it's got like a jigsaw pattern thing here. Now, I have actually taken it out of the box, but I haven't actually done anything to it, and I just wanted to double check when I purchase stuff. Now, I actually do check it for a reason. Why do I check it? Well, because of one reason and one reason only. I bought a game from EB Games at Katara. It's called Fallout 3. Now, I sat it down, and it had been in the drawer for a while. Right? I went and opened it. It was supposed to be a brand new game. The disc looked in good nick. Everything looked in good nick. And I just hadn't had time to play it. I rang them up because they had it on sale. It was $9. Well, of course I was going to buy it. I'm doing game reviews. And the whole point is that with it, right, you expect that your game, when you get it, you can register it, right, and start playing it. Now, when I rang them up and told them that I purchased the game and everything like that, they said, nothing we could, no one here would have opened it. Yeah, no one here would have opened it and used the serial number because the serial number was registered on Steam. Now, I've tried to contact Steam. I can't contact Steam. EB Games told me to contact Ubisoft, which are one of the distributors of the game, not the maker of the game, but were the distributor. Ubisoft said, no, that's not one of our passwords. You got to. So everyone's passing the buck. So I'm going to actually really seriously talk about that after the break. And yes, when I go to a break, I'm going to put a scene up for a couple of things because I don't want to see what I'm up to when I'm having a quick break. And yes, I will be taking the screen off. So now the big drum roll, please. And by the way, pretty soon we're going to have some music on the thing, all self-played. And yes, we do have a gazoo. And so yes, it's sort of... well, let me just show you actually. I'll show you what I mean with the break. Oh, I'm getting some really... And that music's not me, hang on. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, as I said, I've been hacked and it's driving me nuts, and not much I can do about it and everything like that. I do have a software program that I might have to do a few bit more tweaking with and everything. And now, what a lot of people don't know is that I'm an inventor, right? So I invent stuff. Right, behind me here, that's actually under the green screen, is a couch. Under that couch is 6 thumpers. Under my lounge has only got 3. So like if you're in a movie or a game and you hit something really bass, right? Yeah, there is the sound that about hearing you hack. Oh yeah, it drives me nuts, Lumina, it does. Yes, yes, those of you watching the video, I apologise for the lack of sound there. I have been hacked on a regular basis. It's driving me like Tom Clancy's Hawks. Alright, Flight Simulator, XPC, these are all the things that it'll work with. Wow, it works with, yeah, okay, well now I know it works with Tom Clancy's Hawks. That's a good software program, by the way. And always keep your bag for your instructions. Never throw that away because you want to protect your instructions from moisture or from spillage. Oh, by the way, that advertising space is available. Yes, it's got altimeters, it's got absolutely everything in this thing apparently that the thing does have. Okay, so you've got change target, you've got fire weapon, there's your center button, you've got yaw, which is naturally left and right. Oh wow, oh shit, that's the yaw, that's even better. That's even better. Wow, you got a lot of stuff, and it tells you what controls are for each one in the different. Oh, okay, no, that's just different language. Oh, okay, so you do have your rudder, everything. Rudder, left, right, and so in flight sim, that's left, right. Wow, this is actually quite an advanced little thing. It's got like a really cool setup here. You've got all the little buttons here. Oh, it's going to take me an hour or 2 to actually read all that. Maybe next show I might still do this one, but I'll actually be using it. I'll talk to you about the controls when I know. But as for feel, this thing is absolutely incredible. Now, I know Decomp sell these. D-E-C-O-M-P, Decomp. Decomp is one of the shops, similar to PC Games that everybody goes to online, but Decomp actually have shops that you can go to all over Australia. And they're pretty reasonably priced, by the way. I'll give you an example. I had to replace a hard drive. I've got a 6 terabyte. A lot cheaper than I'd get it at any other store, and they're pretty good. I've been dealing with Decomp for many years, and that's a free plug for Decomp. They're that good. Yeah, PC Case and Gear, yeah, another good place, by the way. But yeah, let's just say they want more. Yeah, I don't mind plugging people, but I do expect some stuff. But yes, there's a bit of stuff on here. There you got your preset. Oh wow, you've got a mapping button. So yes, or you can do this little trick. So you can push that in there. So it does go in. So that when you put it away, you can wrap it in there. And one of the things that a lot of people want to do is they don't want to split their controller up. They want it just as one unit, because they might be playing on a table or whatever. When you're playing on a table, yes, you want your stuff to be. So it looks like you've got to do this first. So what you do, you simply put this around that way, and you push it down. It does join together. If I can find the... Oh, okay, that goes in there. So it's a little bit more complex than I thought. Okay, so you've got to push it in first. So there is a knob on there. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on. Just here. Try and get it in the camera. Not really decent enough lighting to see that, but it does have a hole, and you can see the hole at least. You've got to push it into the hole first, then put it on the table, push it down, and it will lock in. Then you naturally, well, you've got to put your cable in. Be careful when you're doing this, you don't want to damage your controller. So yeah, you set it up the way you want it to be set up. Like anything, you always set it up, suit yourself. Right, me personally, I could handle that, but I'd feel too constricted. So for me, that would be, yeah, far too constrictive for me. I'm more the, yeah, and so it does have disadvantages of joining it. So it's got little buttons and screws. Yeah, it's got Allen key holes in the bottom here. So you can actually screw that together so it does not come apart. So that is an advantage as well. So that's up to yourself how you want that to react. You can put it apart. Yeah, do what you want. It's pretty cool little device now. What sort of connection is it? USB, I don't know whether it's a USB 3, but generally you always want this stuff to go through the highest speed one that you've got. Some won't actually. Now that's something a lot of people don't actually know, that some controllers, some devices will not actually run on USB 3. I actually found 2 devices tonight that wouldn't run on USB 3, and it was as simple as a USB storage device won't run on a USB 3. Yet it will run quite happily on USB 2 and the old USB, not a problem. And oh no, has the sound back yet, Bronny? Bronny, have you got sound, darling? Yeah, it comes with a nice little USB cap. Never throw these things away. So I see so many people pull it up and chuck it. Man, you want to protect it from dirt. I see it saved, and you can send them to me if you want. I love those bloody things. But yeah, it's nice. I can imagine me sitting back in my nice little chair over here with my controls, just sitting back with the thump is turned on full blast. And a thumper, to those that don't know what a thumper is, a thumper doesn't make any noise. A thumper vibrates, and they're pretty strong. And I mean, they're pretty strong. Like a thumper can pump out a shitload of sound, and yeah, and the thumper itself is absolutely incredible. And yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, any of you want to design me a little suit or something like that, yeah, just do me a favour, don't make it such a black screen, give me like a white background or something like that so I can see all the stuff in the background, or make it a cool background. Yeah, I have to sign over the rights to use the image, but yeah, you can make me a suit, I don't care, even if it is just a picture of a game controller. I'll wear it. Yeah, as you can see, I think they're cool suits. And yeah, it looks a lot better than the shirts that I've got and everything like that. It's just a JPEG image. I did the rest myself with green screen. So, but yes, as a controller, beautiful for what I'm going to use it for, which is Valkyrie, Aces High, Tom Clancy's Hawk, yeah, Air Combat, all my flight sims, So yeah, this is going to this will get a workout. I've been hunting for one of these for years. They used to make one years ago, came in a wooden crate. It was a really good one, but it worked with all the good flight sims, and the only problem is they banned it because there goes a monitor again. Oh, you can hear it go crunk. That's actually my monitor going black, and I'm going to have to swap cables. I'm going to have to test this all day. I'm going to be just checking it all day long. So you might get a couple of shows out of me today. So yes, those of you out there that are game freaks and things like that, let me know what sort of games you want me to play, review, and everything like that. But yes, I am doing an unboxing. This is actually an unboxing video for my unboxing channel. Yes, I got an unboxing channel. What did I call it? I didn't like all the names that everybody gave me. I'm sorry about that, guys. I just didn't like it. It was thing. I ended up Bluebeards unboxing reviews because I'm still pretty much reviewing the items as well. And okay, wow, what's going on now? So I'm pretty much still reviewing the items and everything like that. And I've got a lot of stuff. And see, the unboxing channel's not just gonna be about games. What it's going to be about is pretty much, if I buy something, I'm going to unbox it for you and everything like that. Or if somebody wants something unboxed and wants an old bloke's opinion. There's so many unboxing channels out there. Yeah, I know, but how many old blokes that do weird shit like this, right? That give you an honest opinion from an old fella that's a bit of a character. And yeah, so yes, and by the way, anybody that says it, I do have big ears. I know that. I've always had big ears, and they stick out. They're for listening to people talking behind your back. Really cool, actually. You just go like that, and you can hear everything. And so, if you ever see me in life and I'm sitting like that, I'm actually eavesdropping. But no, not really. But the whole thing is, everybody, you've got to look at life in a different way. Some people go through a lot of shit in their life, and you've got to look at your passion. Yes, okay, and this is all to the wives out there. If your husband games, so friggin' what? It's his hobby. Right, at least he's at home with you. And this is what gets me. I saw this bloke get thrown out of his house and he was a friend of mine. He got thrown out of his house because he gamed all the time. Right? Oh, you never stop gaming. You never stop gaming. Well, I pretty much said to her, I said, what are you talking about? He's at home with you. He's not out with another Sheila. You should be thankful that he's actually wants to spend the time with you and see a game. So what if he's gaming? You most probably go and watch your soapies. So yeah, gaming is for all ages. And it's not just for the young, right? But when you come to getting stuff out, you want to know what an honest opinion is and everything. Now, with items too, when I unbox something, I'm going to give you a review down the road of the item, i.e. What it's like, what sort of stuff it is, how does it work, what does it do, is it any good? Yes, it's pretty good. Now, I am going to get another camera in a minute. I'm going to take another short break, and I'm going to do a zoom up of this stuff and everything like that, because I left my tripod in the other room, and I do have to move the camera and stuff like that so that you can actually see the stuff. And I just thought of something, actually. I don't have to go anywhere. Sorry folks, I just realised something that I didn't even realise I could do until now. So see what happens to my shirt. That was my monitor going again. I don't know whether it's a lead or what it is, so This is driving me absolutely batty. No, I don't like that. Can't see my shirt. Yeah, so, but, yeah, the whole thing is it's sort of, I wonder if this could be the hacker as well, actually. But, yeah, I'll give you a review down the road. Sorry about that, folks. I lost my attention span for 2 seconds. Yeah, like young fellas, even old fellas lose attention spans. Something comes up, and like, i.e. what just happened, and you lose your train of thought. So as you can see there, I've just made it so it's a little bit more flexible, not bouncing around the table like it was because of I'm sitting on the cable. And yeah, so you set it up to suit yourself, and I will give a review down the road, what it's like, what the quality is like, say 6 months or 3 months. If I see something wear out, I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm not gonna hold back, no matter what. If I think something is shit, it gets the chopper, right? So, and don't worry, it's just a Halloween prop, folks. But yeah, I don't believe that you should, mollycoddle companies and things like that. If they're selling a shit product, you should tell people about it. Oh, okay, how did I go on with the 3D printing? Okay, well, my model's still having a few problems with my particular model. I've got to get the support done, Lumino. That's another channel altogether, so this is the unboxing channel, but I will answer your question. Yeah, so, but the whole thing is, right, the stuff with everything is about the unboxing and the gaming, okay, tonight. So please leave the other stuff for another day on the other channel, everybody. Really hard to stop the advertising on that. So, but with a game, right, I'm not going to give you a shit opinion just because I think it's shit, right? Oh man, this is driving me batty. I do not know what's causing this. I'm praying to God this is not my computer. Oh. TV, yeah, I've got not a problem with the TV. TV, I just ring them up and say, look, your TV stuff, come and replace it, because it's a replacement job. Always give you a tip: if you can pay for extended warranty with a company, pay for it. Right? It is worth it. I have bought so much shit over the years, and I'll say shit because it was shit. It died. Just because one product is good, the one you're buying next week could be shit. It could be the exact same product. Over the years, I've bought multiple products. I thought, oh yeah, that's a good product, so I'll go and buy another one because I needed 2 of them, like i.e. a couple of drills I bought. They were good. They were a Zito. And the first one was absolutely brilliant. Not a problem with it. But then, turned around, warranty runs out, and guess what? It was 3 days after warranty. 3 days. It died. 3 days. But thanks to Zito's policy, they were really good and honoured the warranty and everything because it was only 3 days. And I was very appreciative of that. And on the company where I bought it from as well, which was Bunnings. But I still have my problems with Bunnings. But now, yeah, the game. Fallout 3. Right, there's the game. EB Games. There you go. Oh, that's not the game. That's I've been wondering where I put that. There's the disc. Fallout 3. Brand new. No scratchies. And the code. And piece of shit, no good to me. Couldn't register it. I tried 10 friggin' times. Tied 10 friggin' times. And yeah, you trust me, you can't see that. Yeah. Even if you rewound it, you wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I bet you I can't see it. I'm going to rewind that. Go and have a look. Just bear with me and have a quick look. So yeah, it's just a matter of doing stuff with it and everything like that. Wow, that suit looks good. And but the whole point of it is you buy a game, you expect to be able to play the game. You should be able to take it out of the package, and it was wrapped. Trust me, it was wrapped, sealed, everything. It's on special because it's the old version, Fallout 3. The old version of Fallout. Right, and yes, I know you can't see it too well because it's green screen affecting it and stuff like that, and affecting the paper. And it's meant to, by the way. It is meant to. So, but the whole point of it is, right, now let me have a look-see at that. Yeah, so the whole point is, like, when you do something and you buy something, you expect to be able to use it. Right, so EB Games can't use it. Why? Because one of your staff, and I can count it to only your staff. If this was truly brand new when you sold it to me, meant one of your staff has opened it, resealed it, and yes, it's easy to reseal, EB. It's dead easy to reseal the bastards. You go out and you buy a CD sleeve and you put the thing. Yeah, when you got spare discs, one of the best places to put them is in a case. So yeah, so be careful of EB Games. Double check. Yeah, I'm going to get to the Vive, guys. Don't panic. Double check if it is new. Tell them that you know of people that have had, and apparently I'm not the only one, by the way. I'm talking about EB, and particularly the same store, Katara store. Bought stuff from there. The codes didn't work. And they're telling me, oh, there's nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing they can do about it. Right, so they're sending me on a wild goose chase. Guess what, EB? If you don't do something, fair trading's getting involved, and so's the tribunal. I don't mess around when people do shit like that and sell me shit that's second hand at a new, even though it was reduced price, it was sold to me as a new product. So is the Vive is only for a PC? Actually, I personally don't know. But yeah, it's only for a PC. You can play it on a Mac or whatever. Oh no, hang on, no, I don't know if you can play it on a thing, but I'm pretty sure the Vive's for PC. You might be able to do it on PS4, I don't know. I'm very unsure. So here's the drum roll. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm going to jump out of my controller. I just think this suit is so cool. I really do. And ask anybody that knows me, I do weird shit like this. Yeah. So, okay, now when you open the Vive, okay, now I know this from experience with a friend. I've already cut the seal. I did that this morning. When you open a Vive, don't open it like that. Whatever you do, everything's going to fall out if you do. Lay it down with the Vive facing upwards. Right, then open your lid. Why? Because it's orientated that way. Now, what do you get in the Vive? I sort of already know myself because I've been shown. First of all, you need your little towers. Oh, I don't know what they call them exactly. I don't know where the thing is. But one thing I love about this, all right, when my mate got it, he thought he was getting a really special thing. Found this beautiful little envelope up here. And it is an envelope, but the weird thing is you've got to actually lay it down so you can get the stuff out. And it's only got the one thing in it, right? So we can use that curtain. No, we can't use that curtain. But we can use that. Roll that up. There we go. Right, so what it is, just check there's no numbers or anything on there. Tells you what is in the box. So you get a nice, really nicely presented what's in the box thing in many languages, by the way. It's in many, many languages. So, and oh yeah, it even has little screw holes in it. How about that? So, yeah. So it's what's in the box. So let's have a look what is actually in the box so we can check it off as we go. Right, we have what's a base station twice. So they're called the, hang on, we're going to move a bit of this stuff out of the way, move those forward a bit. Right, move this out of the way. Just joking. Right, so, okay, so we have, and I need my mouse always, we have, oh look at that, nice emblem, 2 base stations, controller with lanyard ×2, link box mounting pad, documentation, okay, not much documentation. Says you get documentation, but okay, there's stuff written on the back. Alright, so you get documentation, link box power adapter, sync cable optional. Okay, so what's a sync cable? G. So I don't know what the sync cable does because I haven't read through everything yet. So there is a sync cable and apparently it's optional, but it does come in the box. Alternate face cushion, so you get a spare face cushion, that's pretty cool. A mounting kit. Okay, mounting kit is I can't see I. Oh, okay, mounting kit. You get earbuds. Yeah, well, I've actually already pre-purchased some pretty cool headwear, and I've actually ordered the adjustable audio strap. It's an extra $169, but because the Vive was only 1,000 instead of 1,400 like it was, I stuck into it. You get a HDMI cable, you get a USB cable, base station power adapter ×2, you get micro USB chargers ×2, you get a headset with 3-in-1 cable and audio cable. Now that was actually one of the selling points for me when I actually did go for the Vive. Now I had the option to go for the Acer or the HP, $200 cheaper, alright? But take some advice from me. Look into how many games you can play on those things. Trust me, 10, both of them. 10 games, count them on 2 hands, 10 games. If you're going to buy an Acer or a HP, yes, they are augmented reality. So you can actually see through the headset or whatever, but you're limited at what you can play. And God knows how long it's going to take to get it. The Vive, I think there's over 340 games. So far that's as many as I've found. I've been counting them, trust me. There's over 340 particular games that can be played on this unit here. And it's actually pretty little orange connectors, by the way. Alright, so then on the back, what do we have? Okay, yes. Okay, the documentation. Yeah, alright. Vive, you need to do a bit more with documentation. Room scale. God, where's English? Oh, God. I can't even find English on it. It's got every other language. Oh, okay, unless that's what it is. Plan a play area, plan a play area, plan in. Okay, so room scale, they've written that in there. Alright. So why just repeat the word room scale in so many languages? Yeah, well, what they've done, they've written like English room scale, and then they've repeated room scale in every language. So pretty much there's a total of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 short sentences. That's the documentation. Oh, hang on, no, we got something else on the back. So what have we got on the back? English. Use Vive in a clear and safe area. Be careful not to trip over the headset cable. Use the controller wrist straps. Stop using Vive if you experience discomfort. Follow warnings and instructions on the Vive. So not much instructions. Okay. Well, I think you can do better. Alright, Vive, I think you can definitely do better on those instructions. Alright, so we've got our base date. I might just keep that out actually, so I can check this off as we go. So yes, we've got a new tablecloth. Alright, so we have our 2 base station units, 1 and 2, and they do look pretty cool. They have protective coatings on them, they have a protective screen. And when you think about it, I would actually most probably even put a protective screen on it if they need it. But it's nicely packaged. Like, I've done packaging all my life, and that's very well packaged. Very well packaged. It's like shrink wrapped down, so you know that the unit has not been opened. And it's on pretty tight too. Very tight actually. So it looks like you've got to cut it off. Give you a tip, don't leave this sort of packaging on anything electronic. This stuff can actually catch a light. Learned that when I was about 16 years old. So a very long time ago. Right, then we get our little controllers. Right, it says to use these. Use these at all time. They're there for a reason. Oops. That's what they're there for. These things can snap. You drop anything plastic, especially you don't know if that's been rehydrated, because if they don't rehydrate plastic, it's brittle. Right, so you get 2 of these things. Now these are supposed to come on at, they're supposed to be pre-charged. Oh yeah, they do have the chargers. They've got chargers at the bottom. But these are supposed to be pre-charged so you can play straight out of the box. Whoa, they are too. Check that out. See the little blue lights? We've got action. Wow. Okay, so they are pre-charged. Turn them off. So it's like a lot of stuff, just hold the button down. Right, so be careful when you use these. they are expensive to replace. So they've got like a trigger for your gun. You've got like a directional pad, sort of like a joystick. There's nothing on what these buttons do, unfortunately. So we have two controllers with lanyards. Use the lanyards. Make sure you always use the lanyards. Pull that out of the way. I gather E is, that's the link box. The link box comes with a HDMI on one side, a USB power in. On the opposite side, it's got a power in again. Don't know what that connection is. Haven't actually seen that connection before. Looks like a mini HDMI actually. And it's a USB 3 by the way, and the HDMI. So there goes that monitor again. We have a nice pretty little piece of packaging molded to your HTC Vive, so don't throw this away until until I get my thing. And even after that, this box I think I will actually keep. I generally throw boxes away. Alright, this is the headset. Let's okay, so we've got a headset. And it looks pretty cool. It's got like packaging in the glasses there. Right, so you don't scratch your lens. I'm not going to take it out at the moment. So apparently you can adjust this. So it can be adjusted, a bit of Velcro. So you make it fit yourself, right? So it looks like there's a bit of fiddling with it. So you adjust it to suit yourself. I got a big head, and I know I've got a big head. No comments, please. I already know that. So yeah, there's a little bit. I can see why people say that it needs to be adjusted. So to me, I would actually most probably take it all the way down. So yes, oh wow, that's cool. Oh no, I can't see. I'm blind. I should not make fun of the blind. Yeah, okay, yeah, adjusted right, bit more adjustment I reckon, and that would fit P perfectly. It's pretty secure even now. So yeah. Now, one thing I was told, okay, do not poke these dots, right? There's sensors behind them, and because there's sensors behind them, that plastic is not very thin, not very thick, so it's very thin. Can be punctured extremely easily. Okay, so we have our headset. And you do have to forgive me for my slowness here, folks. I'm trying to pull this out nice and neatly. And I'm going to leave that there so I can put it back in there. Then we have one charger. I don't know what charger that is. Doesn't actually say. This one looks like it's for the link box, I'd say. That looks like it's the link box one, I think. Most probably will say it somewhere. But the powers, they look pretty cool actually. They're sort of real sci-fi-ish. I like sci-fi. So we have one power supply. I have the exact same power supply, so we have two of them. We're supposed to have, how many of those? Link box power supply adapter. No, that's not the link box power supply. Micro USB charger. Oh, these will be for the base stations, I'd say. They're for the base station. So they're the base station chargers. And yes, oh, guess what? I found some documentation. Wow. We do get some more document. Oh, actually, there is documentation. Whoopee! We can learn what this stuff's all about. What's this? Okay, this is you get a little book for your base station. That's your base station mounting guide. So look after that one. Especially if you're like me and you're going to move it pretty soon. I'm sorry guys, I haven't been reading your chat. Just bear with me a moment. Take it back if it's not working. What? Yeah, well I can't find the receipt, Lumina. I can't find the receipt. What company does Vive approximately in price versus how many available games? Okay, well, alright. Now, I did just actually answer that, Cherry, but alright, the HTC Vive, $1,000 Australian. I don't know what it is in America, I really don't. The Acer, which is the pretty much used to be Dick Smith brand Acer, so let's just say the quality, everybody remembers Dick Smith in Australia, but you guys actually have shops that sell Acer over there, I know that. So, and then you've got the HP, the Hewlett Packard one. Now the HP, the quality isn't that much different, but price point $200 cheaper Australian, so most probably about $100 cheaper American. Okay, quantity of games for the HP and Acer. Can you count them? When I did my research, that's how many games you could buy, and that was only the other week. 10 games. That's all. 10 games. That's it. No more, no less. 10. And they're pretty chitty games. Not that crash hot. You did get one decent game. I think it was with the HP. But Vive, there's 340 something games. Oculus Rift, 340 games. I think with the Oculus there were more. So yes, there are actually more games for HTC Vive and Oculus. No, I don't have an Oculus Rift. I don't know how much it costs because I couldn't find one. I actually was going to buy one because I was referred to actually buy one. I had to go and chase all my mates to see who had a Vive, and then I found out a shop that actually had a demo version of it, so I went over and tried the demo version of the Vive. Thought it was cool, I really did. And I think all I played Space Pirate Training or something, which I bought, by the way. I have bought that. And Super Chaps are very, very much appreciated for the thing. Oh, we get 2 mounts. Did we supposed to get 2 mounts? Base station mounts. Base station mounts. Okay. They're not listed, but they are for the base station. They're the mounts to stick them up on your wall or your picture rail, wherever you are putting them. Comes with pretty hardcore screws, actually. I mean, they're hardcore screws. So, but if you're like me, eventually it's going into a room that will have overhead set up that, and I'm putting cable retractors and everything up. So we have here a micro USB. We have one micro USB cable, micro USB charger. In USB cable, one of, so we've got one of them. We'll put them, we got two of them. We know we got two of them. And well, where is it? We'll put that one there, so we got one of them. And you should always do this when you buy stuff. You should always go through it, guys and girls. A week, 2 weeks, okay, I'm not going to show you that one. Oh, you get a content bundle. Oh, yeah, baby. I hope it's nothing I've already bought. I'm not showing you that one. Well, apparently you get two USB cables. They must be for the micro USB charger. Okay. There's more under here, so there's more packed under here. Is there? I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, we do actually have some documentation. Spare face mask, yes. Something like Glen 20, if you're in Australia, you know what I'm talking about. Glen 20 or something like that. Clean them regularly. That is something that I learnt when I was working in the building industry and using face masks that were expensive, and let's just say they weren't buying individual ones for you. Okay, what's that one for? Okay. Funny little double-sided pad. I don't know what that's for. Okay, it doesn't say what it's for. There most probably will be instructions. So we got a double-sided pad of some description for some unknown reason. You get a cleaning cloth. Woohoo! Yeah, we need a cleaning cloth. But you've got to remember there are visual screens in them. And don't go rushing out and buying a Vive or a HTC or anything before you actually go and look at a unit. Make them pull one out and show you. If they've got a demo, mate, oh yeah, that's what the USB cables are for, because there's your chargers. Make them show you what it is. Make them show you, oh, okay, we got more documentation. I do not know why this documentation is hidden all over the box. Oh, we got stickers for our computer. You've got to have your stickers. Oh, yes, you've got to have your stickers. 95% of the time they wind up in the bin. I do have the decency to put them on my computer where no one can see them, so they don't know I've got a Vive. I'm smart like that. I don't put stickers where people can see them. I put them where I can see them. Okay, so we're... No, that's not... Oh, yes, it is. It is documentation. Okay, for some unknown reason, the documentation is buried. Oh, earplugs. So you got your earplugs. Is that it? That's it. Right, so we know that's it. Alright, so what do we get? Oh, so you got to measure your eyes so you can set the left eye closed, right eye, yeah. Oh, they've even got a ruler, so you've got to measure your ocular distance. What is it? Ocular? I don't know, I can't, that was one word. Interpupillary pillary. I can't read that. That's complicated. It's a doctor's term. Why put a doctor's term in? Why don't you just write the distance between your eyes? People might fucking understand it. But they have the decency to give you a measuring guide. So you close one eye. Well, I'm going to be screwed because this eye don't work the best. So I'm going to need my glasses on, try and measure it with my glasses on. So that's for measuring your eye distance. Okay, we have a warranty card. Of course you want a warranty card. Well, after all that, you know, folks, there's not that much documentation. You got your warranty, which for some unknown reason is always written in Chinese first. Now, okay, HTC limited warranty. Okay, now, I'm going to tell you something about warranty. In Australia especially, it's called fair use. If you don't get fair use, i.e. that should last X amount of time, you're using it X amount of hours. Good example is I bought a home gardener and it died on me. But it died on me in a certain period of time. So I did eventually get a refund on it. Only after I took him to court. But, well, Vive, the documentation sucks. Absolutely sucks. Forgive me, folks. That's not an alarm. That's my... Oh, that's actually my... Oh, it's an alarm, but it's to tell me to get out of bed. That's so I get out of bed. As I say, I haven't been asleep yet. Well, HTC. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Oh, that's your... Looks like it's your audio cable. I thought that this all ran together. It's in the last one they had all the cables going together, including the audio cable, and now you've got to have a separate audio cable to run your audio to your headset. Let's just say I can see the advantage in wireless headsets. Right now I can see the advantage in a wireless headset. That's an extra bloody cable. I thought, yeah, they've cracked it. They've gone to one cable, but no, they haven't. So you got two cables, so cable ties. HTC, why did you fucking include this? Why didn't you attach it like you did with the other one? It would have made it a shitload easier. But HTC, disappointing. Okay, for a packaging, HTC, I will give you... I'm going to grade you. I'm going to grade you, HTC. Packaging, I'm actually going to give you a 10. Your packaging is fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like the style of the packaging, everything. I know that that's going to be safe when I'm not using it until I can get it into the box and everything. Yeah, I'll give you a 10. Your packaging. Documentation, I'm going to give you a -10. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. I don't know what to do with any of it. There's no setup guide. There's absolutely nothing. And I know that I opened this and there's not an ounce, there's not one setup guide or anything like that. I'm going to have to ring the shop and ask the shop, is there supposed to be a setup guide? Because at the moment I can't find a setup guide. This is, sorry, you're not going to see that. Yeah, alright. Your documentation, HTC, is absolutely piss poor. And I mean fucking piss poor. It's an absolute joke, HTC. It really, truly is. Your documentation, I've never seen anything as bad as your documentation. The lack of documentation is more the word. It's hidden. One, it's hidden all over the box. Why didn't you put it all into the envelope? It would have been a hell of a lot easier. I would have known where everything was in one go. So how the fuck do I set it up? What do I do, HTC? What do I connect where? How do I connect it? There is not one single ounce of fucking documentation in this box that tells me how to set this unit up. I don't know whether it's because someone's forgotten to put it in my box, but okay, piss poor performance. Right, yeah, okay, you've got a document saying how to set your eyes, right? But where's the instructions? There's none. There are no instructions. Not one single instruction. There's, oh, don't do this, don't do that. It's a joke. It's worse than bloody playing Valkyrie. Not a Valkyrie, what's that bloody game called? Sorry, Valkyrie. I didn't mean that. Eve. When I first started playing Eve, not an ounce of documentation. No one knew how to play the game when it first came out. But for $1,000, you expect to get a document that tells you how to put it together. I haven't dropped a single document. Not one. There are no documentation on how to set this up. Nada. Nothing. So, there goes the TV again. And I think, no. And so there's absolutely nothing. Nada. Friggin' absolutely nothing. Oh, those bloody... Oh, I hate those things. Sorry. And, like, you've got to think about this stuff, HTC. People want to know how to set their equipment up. Okay, yeah, I gather you plug it in here, you plug it in there, but what I do, where's the software for it, and all this? Trust me now, in exactly 1 hour, I'm going to be ringing up Harvey Norman saying, okay, I didn't get any setup instruction, I didn't get a setup DVD, what's going on? Is this been opened and resealed, or what's going on? Yeah, absolute crap. It's sort of, this is bullshit. It's sort of like you expect to get something, and this is wrong. It's sort of, you have the entitlement to get the setup instructions, absolutely everything you pay for, all right? And yeah, to not get instructions, like, what am I supposed to do with it all? How do I program it? With this sort of stuff, you need software. Where's the software? I've now got to go hunting online, trying to get the thing. Does it say anything about online instructions? No. No, I looked. Nothing. It's the most piss poor set of documentation I've ever seen. And I mean -10. No, I'm going to change that. -20 on your documentation sucks. There's absolutely nothing. Right, there should be a CD in there so that I know what to do, how to plug it in, program it. How does my computer know how this works? Like my bloody joystick. Yeah, okay, it's a joystick. But I've got other stuff. Like my Logitech came with a disc. Plugged it in, plugged my disc in, and it knew what it was supposed to do. But without that disc, what are you supposed to do? How am I supposed to set it up? Vive? Wake the fuck up! You gotta do something. You gotta do something. This is an absolute piss. Yeah, your packaging is great. And I've played Vive, so I know the Vive is good. But how do I set it up? I've got the right sort of computer. I checked that before I bought it. But how in the hell... I'm going to Lumina. I'm going to phone them exactly in 1 hour. And I'm going to say, look, what's going on? I've just pulled it out, done an unboxing at live on air. There's no setup instructions, nothing. No disc. What do I do? How do I set it up? I can see a lot of equipment, but not plug this in here, plug this in here, how to do this, how to do that. There's nothing. There's nada, absolutely nothing in the box. Has it been opened? I don't think it has. Let's check that. This I can tell. Because one thing I know about stickers, they say void if you remove these security stickers, they say void if removed. Yep, and I've gone to pull it off, and it's actually saying void if removed. So it's, as far as this says, it hasn't been opened. So as to what, let's have another look at this. There's nothing else in that. It says documentation. It doesn't say anything about a CD, so it doesn't say you get a CD. So I don't think you get the CD. Basically, it says you get documentation, link box. Okay, let's check this shit off. Put it in the way yet. Right, so we'll go through it. Yeah, that's just for your eyes in multiple languages. That's it. Tells you how to set the eye thing up. So we got that one. We got the bundle. We got your stickers. English Safety and Regulatory Guide. So that's the safety guide. No setup instructions. Stickers in there. This product is for home entertainment, personal use only. Yeah. Vive limited warranty. Says warranty, that's it. Mate, I'm actually going to have to watch someone else's unboxing video, see if they had the same bloody problem. Saying you get a box, number 1. A mounting kit. Oh, okay. There's no mounting kit in this. Unless... Yeah, okay. So you got them. You got them. So these are supposed to be able to be attached to other things. That can't be it. There's a box for it. L. HDMI cable. Alright, so we're going to do this backwards. We're going to check this off again. Alright. The plate that no one knows what it is. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody got one? Okay, so let's have a look-see. So there was that long your audio cable. Goes up there. So we then have our one charger. I think that's the link box. That one's for the link box. So 1, 2. So they're the base station ones because they've got a thicker thing on it, and that one's got one for the link box. So we're supposed to get link box power mounting pad. Ah, okay. The box is for the link box. The pad is for the link box. It's a link box mounting pad. So you must be able to stick it somewhere. Power adapter for the link box. I've just done sync cable, optional G. Oh, that must be the sync cable, I think, is it? Don't know. It must be the sync cable because it doesn't say audio cable. So that's the sync cable. Mount your spare pad. Well, the only instructions are for the base station mounting guide. So at least it does have instructions for the base station mounting guide. Tells you how to screw 2 screws in the wall. Does. Pretty much tells you to screw 2 screws in the wall. That's the mounting guide. That's it. Oh, I don't believe it. Hidden within this tiny little book. Hidden within this tiny, to install the, listen to it, alright, it's on the line. You got the mounting guide, right, it could say, it's the base station, that tiny little book, right? On page number 1, 2, 3, 4, page number 6 in English. To install the rest of the Vive, hang on, I'm going to bring this one up to the screen. I've got to let you read it. Gotta read this. Yeah, gotta check this out, guys and girls. This is hard. This is bloody hard. Hang on. Gotta find the camera. That's it. And it tells you to go to a website. So now I have to go to a website. So let's go to a website. HTC, piss poor performance. Really is. Dead set. Couldn't include a piece of paper. My God, HTC. This is a joke. This is a joke, everybody. What do you reckon? You reckon they're pulling a fast one on me? And like, they don't know I'm doing this review. So I don't think they know that. I don't think it is they're pulling a fast one on me somehow. Okay, I'm glad I brought my glasses. It's so friggin' small I might need them. www.htcvive.com/setup. Okay, so I've had to type in this, right? www.htc5.com/setup and download Vive setup. There. 2 lines. 2 lines. They couldn't put it on that big piece of paper? You'd think this is where, like, you'd think this is where they would put it, right? You'd think maybe to get your instructions, go to wherever. That would be the most logical place to put it. But no, HTC put it on this. I think they're too used to making fucking telephones. Everything's got to be small to fit in the fucking box. And most probably their printers are set up to print these things. And it might have cost, what, nothing to throw the extra words on the fucking page. That's it. No, it wouldn't have cost them a cent to add the words. To download your instructions, go to www.vive. Put it on there next time, Vive. When you do your next version, put your setup instruction directions on this big fucking document so people can see it. Because that's the first thing you fucking open, is that. That was hidden in the bottom of the fucking box. But your instructions, now that I've seen it, -100. Shittiest instructions I've ever fucking seen, Vive. Dead set. If you're a kid at school, you'd be failing your grade right now. So let's go to it. Alright, might have to do a screen capture here, everybody. No? It didn't go. What the hell? Why has it done that? Oh, I've got to bloody type it again. God. www. Didn't even want to go there. HTC5.com. Hang on, give you some music. Well, there's your funeral music, Vive, because I can tell you now, if you don't get your act together, you're going to kill yourself because of that one little fucking mistake. People are going to say, oh, fuck, where's the song? I've got no instructions. It's the first anything anybody fucking looks for. Download Vive setup. Okay, watch the Vive setup video. Hang on, I'm going to do a screen. Going to do a screen capture, everybody, so hang with me. Hang with me. I have to do a screen capture. So, display capture, yes, we'll do a display capture. Oh wow, okay, maybe I need to move this off the screen, because that's very disorientating. I hate that window. So we're going to move this out of the way. If I can get it, move that over there. Alright, okay, so we've got a screen capture. We're going to transition it across for you. Alright, so this is, oh god no, it's not going to work. Oh, that's how I feel at the moment, HTC. You just made me feel, is this making anybody seasick? It's making me fucking seasick. Alright, so now I've got to shrink this down so I can get it all on the page. How did it go over there? Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so there we go. So we've got that there. We're going to move this out of the way. If I can get it out of the way, that is. There we go. We'll put that over there. So here we go. Here's our instructions. There, this is pretty much it. This is what you get to see. Is this. Man, that is disorientating, that is. Alright, so you've got to watch the setup video. You've got to download the user guide. So we'll download the user guide. Oh, what do you know? HTC, why could you not just print this friggin' thing? For $1,000, you'd expect to see this. You make us print it out. So it is actually there. This is, I've actually buying that as well, the deluxe audio Strat. So there are instructions. What do you know? Whoopee! We've got instructions, everybody. We're not out of the. We're not stuck in the woods anymore. We got instructions. Hang on, I'm just going to turn that display capture off. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Do I transition that back across? No, not yet. There we go. So yeah, we have instructions. Wow, this is most probably the longest unboxing video I've ever seen, and I'm making it. Why? Because HTC Vive has stuck their directions to the instructions in this tiny little book that they hid at the back, at the very back of the bloody box. As I said, they could have stuck it in this. Wouldn't have cost them a cent. To get your instructions, go to www. and download your instructions. Vive. Chop. That is dead set a joke. That really is. That is a fucking joke. Oh, I'm pulling my hair out. Oh no, I don't have any hair, that's right. Okay, cut it all off. Or did it fall out because I couldn't find the fucking instructions? What a joke. I took a break for a minute and came back, and it was a tiny little thing that looks like a piece of equipment. Yeah. That's the fucking instructions. But it's not the instructions. It's the instructions on how to find them in 2 fucking little lines in this pissy ass little book. HTC, what the fuck are you doing? Wake up. You had a choice. You had a choice. 2 lines, bigger print, and there's ample fucking room to put it. There's fucking ample room. Hey, 2 lines. To get your instructions, go to www. On that fucking piece of paper, the one that you put in that beautiful fucking envelope there. If you could read the comments, actually, hang on, I'm going to put these comments up. Hang on, so HTC can see them. HTC, hang on. You got to read these comments, HTC. Everybody, wait until I get it up there. All right, wait until I get it up there, everybody. Then I'm going to get everybody to put their comments up. Until HTC, and be nice, don't be rude. I'm the only one allowed to be rude on this show. Add a browser source. Oh, fuck this monitor. Sorry everybody, this monitor's giving me crap again. Alright, so paste that there. Okay it. I wonder if HTC made this monitor. I gotta laugh about it, I really do. This is the biggest fucking joke I've ever fucking seen. Hang on, there we go. Can't cut myself out. Okay, everybody. Let HTC have it. Let them fucking have it. Show them what you fucking think of these instructions. I want everybody watching this fucking video to stick their fucking comment up so HTC can fucking see what you think of these fucking instructions. Dead set. They're a fucking joke. Come on, I want the audience to tell fucking HTC what they think of these fucking instructions. Dead set. What a crying fucking shame. It is. It is. HTC, fuck me. Look, a massive fucking book. Massive. Massive. And there's plenty of fucking room. But no, you had to put it on page number 6 of this little fucking thing. Page 6 of this compared to fucking this. Come on people. Tell HTC what you fucking think of these instructions. Please tell them what you think of these instructions. It's a dead set fucking joke. It really fucking is. HTC. I'll tell you what, HTC, when I put this up as a video, I'll let you see the fucking thing. And I'll send you all the comments that I get so you can read what people thought of your comments. Dead set. It is an absolute joke, HTC. It truly is. Lumina, am I still transmitting for any reason? No, it's sort of, I don't know if I am. I'm having troubles here. Lumina, am I still transmitting? Can you please let me know, darling? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, it's sort of anybody out there in the watching the video of this, please let HTC know what you think of their instructions. Like, this is the biggest fucking joke I've ever seen, and I think this is a joke. It's got to be. Most probably, did they release this on April Fool's Day or something? It's fucking an absolute joke. Dead set. They are the worst set of fucking instructions I have ever fucking seen in my life. Ever. And, God. Now I've got to pack this up. So, but yes, HTC, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You really, truly do. This is a joke. It's got to be. It can't be anything fucking else. It has to be a joke. It really has to be a joke. No wonder they were packed in. Oh yeah, they bubble, and guess what? They bubble wrapped it. That little book is bubble wrapped, or was bubble wrapped, and it's going back in its bubble wrap. I'm putting it in its bubble. That's fucking very important, that fucking little book. Oh, dead set, HTC. I needed a good fucking laugh. I really fucking did. I massively needed a massive laugh. You gave it to me. Oh, shit. HTC. Oh, God almighty. Oh, man, oh, man. Look, I'll tell you what, HTC. Do me a favour. Sack the fucking idiot that thought of that idea. Get rid of him. He's going to cost you a lot of money. Get rid of him now while you can. And anybody that agreed with him. Get rid of everybody that agreed with him. Sack the one that thought of it. Sack everybody that agreed with him. And kick them out. Say, see ya. Give them their pink slip and say, fuck off. You're gone. No more. You don't work here any fucking more. Because, honestly, if someone did that to me in my company, they would be marched out the door before it went to print. And I mean, it would be they'd be marched out the door before it went to print. Because that is an absolute friggin' joke. And, well, you saw how much it made me laugh. And that was a genuine laugh, HTC. Trust me, that really was a genuine laugh. Like, my lungs are hurting so much from that laughter, it's beyond a joke. It's sort of, yes, I'm going to use this, but I'm just putting everything away for a little while, guys. Because I need to have a rest now after that. Especially after that laughter. Because HTC has made my day. They've made me laugh. It's sort of, wow. I cannot believe this. I really can't. I truly, truly cannot believe that they... Oh, I can't forget my cleaning cloth. Cannot forget the cleaning cloth. Electronics in here. That can go in the top. But that, I've got to look after that. That is so precious. That tiny little book is fucking so precious. We gotta put it in fucking bubble wrap. It's the instructions. We better bubble wrap it so they know it's important. Fuck me. HTC. Seriously, HTC, go and get him or her, don't care who it is, male or female. Take them in the office, sit them down, and start fucking laughing at them. And I mean laugh at them. As you sack them, laugh at them. And march them out the fucking door. While they're marching out the fucking door, laugh at them. Because they don't deserve anything fucking else but to be laughed at. Dead set. 2 lines in that when they clearly had 6 inches worth of white paper that would have cost not a fucking razoo more And they could have put it in that beautiful fucking envelope. There, hang on, I've got to turn the chat off. Yep. Sorry, I've got to turn the chat off, guys. But when you had all that space, all that beautiful space up the top, all that beautiful space, could have just simply written it up there in the most important document that everybody sees first. To get your instructions, go to www. This is what you get. Here's where you get your instructions. Not in that little bubble wrap book. Why do you bubble wrap paper? Oh, you didn't want anybody missing the instructions. Oh God, my lungs are hurting. I'm sorry, but they are. Oh God almighty, HTC, you've made my fucking day. Instead of just being an hour-long video that's reviewing your Vive, it's now a joke. And this will be known as the biggest joke on the internet, I reckon, the HTC Vive joke. The instructions, the bubble-wrapped instructions. 2 lines, so small in a my little mini book. 2 lines. When they could have written, they wrote everything else on that in multiple language. They could have written it there or on a separate piece of paper and stuck it in that envelope with that. That's all you had to do, HTC. That's all you had to do. Was stick it on there so that everybody could find it. Could find it, HTC. So they didn't have any worries. They didn't have any problems. They knew where to get it. But no, HTC, you had to hide it from them. Oops, what's going on here? You had to hide it from them. And by hiding it from them, you've made it a joke. You really have, HTC. It's a massive joke as far as I'm concerned. That's better. And yeah, it's sort of, you could have made it so that everybody could find it. And I mean, it could have been done in such a way that it was easy to do. That's easy to pack up too, by the way. Okay, that's one thing you got going for you, HTC. It's easy to pack up. Whoopee. Now, there is something about this when you put it away, by the way. Make sure you put it away in that little grooved section at the top. That's particularly made for your mask. Dead set HTC. You've made me laugh. You really have. I was having a bad day. And I really was. I was having a shitty day, HTC, until I read that. You've turned my day around. And it is very easy to pack up too, by the way, guys. You've just seen me pack that up. Okay. Packing, yeah, 10 out of 10. I'll give you that much. 10 out of 10 on your packaging. Your documentation, minus fucking 100. No, actually, I'm going to change that. Minus 1,000. That's the... HTC, what were you dead set thinking? Or what did you let that guy think? Yeah, it's... Okay, I've got a new thing for the dictionary. The word joke. Definition of a joke. How about that? The definition of a joke. HTC instructions. That's a joke. Dead set HTC. What the fuck were you thinking? Or did anybody actually proofread his instructions? Did anybody proofread his instructions? I don't think they did. Now look at me, see, I've got it, so I don't lose it. I'm putting it up there, so I know where it is. But when I think about it, that's actually not a good place to put it. I'll put it with the headset. But HTC, come on. Seriously, what were you guys smoking? Oh, there goes that bloody monitor again. I'm going to have to check my cables. I'm going to have to get a new cable out tonight, I think. Honestly, HTC, I truly think that you guys were smoking something when you designed the instructions. Now, look at this. This is my throttle master. Oh no, instructions how to put it together. Whoops. HTC, look, yeah, okay, they used a little book. But I navigated that in 2 seconds. It was right in the front of it. I knew exactly what was going on the moment I opened the box. Because they put it in a place. I'm going to leave that out. I like that. I love that thing. That's nice. Right. That's going to have pride of place when I come back. So that goes to show HTC that someone there had forethought with this one. You guys, come on. So, yep, well, the dictionary from this day forth will have a new definition for the word joke. HTC setup instructions will be written underneath it. I can see it coming. I really can. And if it's not, man, I'll push that it is. I will see to it that HTC's instructions go under the word for definition of joke. Because that is the biggest joke I have ever seen, HTC. It really is. You make nice stuff. You make nice phones. Yeah, you make a nice controller. Well, okay, well, I've tested it. Not this one, but we'll see how it goes down the road. But the point is, HTC, you've got to do something, because look at the hassle that I had. This monitor is driving me nuts. Look at the hassles that I had just trying to locate it. It was an absolute joke. But anyhow, folks, I'm going to call this over for the night. I'm going to read the instructions that now that I know where they are. And how many pages was it, by the way? "86 pages. Okay, well, yeah, it's an 86-page document, HTC. Why the hell couldn't you print it? You're charging enough money for it. You could have printed that, stuck it in the box. People would have loved you. But yeah, okay, most companies put them online in case people lose them, but you at least could have given people instructions on how to find it. And that is the biggest joke that I have ever seen in my life. So those that write the Oxford Dictionary and all the dictionaries around the world, go and buy a Vive. Have a look at the instructions. Look for the tiny little book. On page 6, you'll see the address on how to get the instructions. And have a look where they pack it, how they pack that little book. And you will truly see that it's the biggest joke of the lot. Anyhow, this is Bluebeard's good game, bad game. So as it's part of a game, yeah, I'm going to give you a shit rating, HTC. Your product, good product. Instructions, yeah. That's for your instructions. That's for your product. That's for your instructions. Dead set HTC, biggest joke of the lot. Biggest joke. So, those of you wondering why my face is going different colours, I've got Par 64 I'm testing out for somebody. I've done some repairs to it, so it's running a test over the side here. So, yeah, and I thought it would look good to see different coloured lights and stuff like that as well while I was doing it. I thought, oh yeah, that looked pretty cool. But HTC, you've got a problem. You really have. If you think that your instructions are good, they're not. I hope you don't do that to all your products. I really do. I'm sure that you've thought, well, oh, it'll cost extra money just to put a bit of extra printing on there. Do you guys even know that you pay for the page and not for the writing? You do most people do their own graphics these days and send them to the printer. Most people check it. Somehow I think someone in your company has truly dropped the ball, and dropped the ball big time, because you saw how frustrated I was when I first found out that there was no instructions. I thought I was given an open box, but no, I wasn't given an open box. Instead, your company has screwed up majorly, and I mean your company has screwed up majorly, and I mean majorly screwed up. You can fix it, you know. Next lot you make, fix the instructions, for God's sake. Anyhow, hey, Bluebeard out, and I'm going to upload this to the new channel. The link for the new channel, everybody. The new channel is called, by the way, I'll tell you what the new channel is called. Just bear with me. For those of you that don't know, I will actually put it in the description as well. I forgot to do that. So the new channel is called Bluebeards Unboxing Reviews. So I'm just going to copy that. And yeah, so those of you out there that are watching the video and have seen this, yeah, for God's sake, leave your comments. Please leave your comments so that I can send them to HTC. Because this, to me, is the biggest joke I have ever seen in my life. And I mean, it's the biggest joke. Like, when you get instructions, you expect to get instructions. It's just as bad as this, EB Games. Right? EB Games, if you think you're palming me off to other companies, no way. I bought this from you. I put it on my card. You might say, oh yeah, but guess what? I'm going to see you in court if you don't give me a code so I can play me friggin' game. So, yeah, so the... it's as bad as that, really. And it really is. Like, for God's sake, EB Games, and yeah, you need to wake up. And HTC, you guys really need to fucking wake up. Dead set. Little tiny lines on the bloody thing. That is a joke. It is a joke. And the link to the unboxing channel now is in the description box, guys and girls. I've just dropped it in there. So, yeah, go there, check it out. And, yes, have some fun. And I'll catch up to you all later. I'll see you in one of the other channels. Go and subscribe, and don't forget to like the video when it is up there, and yes, it will be re-uploaded as well. And ripping up Elvenar, no, this is now going to change that category. Ripping up HTC Vive. There we go, change that as well. Yes, so those of you out there, thank you very much for joining me. I know it's been a very, very long video, or long stream, longer than I first thought it would be. I thought, yeah, I was going to make an hour-long one, but I've spent an hour trying to sort out the instructions. That's a joke. But anyhow, everybody, you might see me creating some art or playing some Valkyrie or whatever. But first of all, I've got to go through and read 86 pages. And I'll come back and I'll do a review on the 86 pages. Once I've got it all set up and everything, I'll just do a review on the setup. So I'll be back in this channel. I'll be back in the normal channel later on today. And yeah, so, and those of you that like my new outfit, how many of you like my new outfit? Isn't it so cool? Took me an hour to work this one out. But, yeah, it's sort of, oh, I had to be different. I'm not going to make videos and not be different. If my face is going on the camera, it's going to always be fun. So yes, well, this will be the game. This is my new game review outfit until someone else can design me something better, and or I can find something better. So yeah, it fits perfectly, doesn't it? It's a perfect fit. It's got a bit of a problem. It just stays there, but I can't get it to move with me, and it's sort of a bit awkward, I suppose. So yeah, I'm hoping to make the reviews a lot fun and stuff like that. Like I may play a game and then I may come and do this. And but yeah, the whole point is, like, when you play a game and stuff like that, you expect it to be there. And you expect instructions to be in a box. Or directions to the instructions, where they're easily found, not like in a little book, page 6, about that fucking big. That's, hang on, about that long, about that big. Oh, hang on, the kazoo's a good example. See that much of the kazoo, right? Hang on, that much of the kazoo. That's how big, that's how big the link to the instructions were. No bigger than that little red line. No more than that tiny little red line that you can see between my hands. No bigger than that. In fact, that's more than it was. That's about double what it was. And that was both lines, and that's the space it took up. Not like, well, okay, where's a good example? Those lines that you can't see in my tattoo, that's how bad the instructions were. They were as thin as those lines you cannot see in that tattoo. And I mean, like, fine print in a tiny little book, useless. Absolutely useless. You get instructions, you expect to be able to read them. You expect to get directed to them if they don't have them. And oh wow, that's a pretty colour just came out of the light. I think I fixed it. I think that was the colour he couldn't get. Yeah, one LED, mind you. And so yeah, it sort of makes you wonder what's going on with these gaming companies, and so what's going on with a lot of companies these days. It sort of makes you wonder. It's like you buy cars and they rust. Oh, why do they rust? Because they're not rust-proofing them. They want you to buy something new. They don't make stuff to last anymore. And but as I said, that mob there, HP, their virtual reality, yeah, it's $200 cheaper, or $100 cheaper in America. But remember, 10 games, 10 fucking games. Don't waste your money. Acer and HP, wait a year or two before you go and buy them. And it'll teach them to go and get some games for their product before they release them. Like, kids are going to go and pretty much grab it, play 10 games, they'll be bored shitless with it in a week. They can't get a new game for it. They'll be disappointed. They're a lot not as well built as the Vive or the Oculus Rift, right? And the Oculus Rift is built just as good as the Vive, but I bet you 10 to 1 the Oculus Rift has much better instructions. There's much better instructions than that. So those of you out there, thank you very much for joining me, and it's been a good show. I reckon it has. I haven't laughed this much in ages. Thanks, HTC. I love to laugh, and you've made me laugh. Definitely made me laugh. Well, sorry, your instructions made me laugh. Yeah, so that's it. What you want to do, go out. Yeah, I know, 10 games. It's serious, that's all there is. 10 games. The Oculus Rift has over 340. The HTC Vive, there's about 304. There could be the same amount, but I'm unsure. They didn't guarantee that the games worked on the Vive. There were some that they can't guarantee, but most of them say, yeah, works on the Vive, works on the Vive, works on the Vive. So the availability of VR games to the Vive is a lot more than, God, even if Vive only had 50 games, it's still worth it. But yeah, it's sort of, there's software available for Vive as well, like 3D software. I've actually bought some of the 3D software, similar and compatible with the stuff that I use, and I'm going to be using it. And I'll be doing it as soon as I get up on the table and put a sensor up there and put a sensor up there. And I could put one over there, but then my green screen would be in the way of it. So, but until I get into the proper studio, I'm sort of stuck in this area here, which is not much. I've pretty much got from about there up to the front of the table another 2 feet, and the width of the table, that's it, in this room anyhow, because like my living couch is just next to me there, my work table's there, my other work table's right in front, my other work table and the film set's there, film set there as well. So not much room in this room, but until I can get the other one cleared out, yeah, I'm sort of stuck in this tiny little room, but I can bear with it. I just can't bear with tiny little instructions. I had to say it, I'm sorry. But honestly, HTC, book that big. But why did you bubble wrap it? Why did you bubble wrap the instructions, man? Anyhow. Should play that song for the guy as you sack him, HTC, because you really need to sack him. Anyhow, I'm out of here. Catch you later. If I can turn this friggin' thing off, I've got to find my mouse. And I'll do this again. As I said, catch you later.